And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing FortressCraft Evolved. We just hit the 10-hour mark, and yeah, we're going to get Spiderbot up and running here. And let's see, Spiderbot base component. I need 225 of these. I think I have enough material. And then we're going to need the Spiderbot blaster, which is 4 Mark 1 turrets, which is right up here, actually. Crafting. And let's see. No, they're in defenses still. There we go. And we're also going to need Spiderbot core chargers, and we need a few servo motors. I want 3 of these. Okay, so 3 servo motors. And let's see. Nope, it's under machines. Okay. So, Spiderbot base, we're going to put it right over here. This little spot I have carved out right here. It's 15 by 15, so let's count it down. We got tons and tons of stuff in here, so we're going to clear all of that. We're going to put core charger, his base. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. I need 2 more. And it's always best to have it solid underneath Spiderbot. Always, always, always. So just make his base as solid as you can underneath. So we're going to go right here. And I'm going to step this down a couple. Give him something to walk up. Otherwise, he might be lost. There we go. Okay, so that takes care of that. Okay, so I'm going to bring these out. And we're going to need to trim this off. Here we go. Okay, so now it's just a matter of building the rest. Uh-oh. Bingo. Now he should wander over here. I don't know where he is. I know he's somewhere. I saw him floating way out here at one point. But we're gonna want a hopper for his blaster. Whoops. Okay, and let's put his blaster in. Well, I've got it here. And then we're gonna want a hopper. And this is like the one time I'm going to use a tricky hopper. Just because he reloads a lot faster when he's got one of these hoppers. So I'm going to just have one of these for his loading. So let's see, where would that have gone? Right here. Because otherwise it loads, you need like, oh, he loads so slow. Alright, so he's going to use lithium, which is why I put it right here. So how do I want to power him? Let's put the chargers up here, like so. And he needs lithium coils in order to work. So I'm going to put this off one more. Like that. And then these are all going to get pushed down into this hopper. Okay, so we need an extruder and a coiler. Hoping I have enough materials for that. Oh, I don't have enough copper plate. I think I just crafted some more. Yes, I did. So we need I'm gonna make 3 of these and a coiler. 1, 2, 3 of these. Okay, so we want... Where were these? Okay, so we want the coilers. We want the extruders. And this here, we're going to need to pull out multiple fronts on this. So we're going to pull out this way, and this way. Okay, now to power all of this, we're just going to use what's the power requirements? I think it's a pretty healthy power requirement, 33.3. So that's 99. It's almost exactly 100 power per second for 3 of those. So we're going to use 2 solar panels. And do I have any batteries left? I do. Let me grab a smaller one. That way I can put a battery on each side, a smaller one in the middle, and then power on each side of this. There he is, coming in. Okay, so now these are slowly charging up. Once they're charged though, so it's pretty good after that. Let's wait until they're fully charged. Look at Spiderbot ready to go. I think he grabbed his blaster. Yep, blaster is good to go. And let's see, that's 1,000. And now this thing should be pulling in a little bit more power now that these 2 are full. So let's then hook these up. Now they're getting charged. And we should... Yep, 3,000 power, just like that. I'm not sure what the time is on this. 7 seconds and change, I think. That's what it looked like. We'll wait. Yeah, a little over 7 seconds. So that's not bad. To get all of these things going. And how is our research? I kicked off the research over here. And it's done. Look at that. So we're going to want intermediate Spiderbot defense. So that's 12 complex and 15 intermediates. So that should be pretty straightforward. That's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 15 intermediates. 12 complex is a very odd number. So we're going to want 24 of these to go in here, and then 24 times 3, 48, 24, 72 to go in here. It's kind of an odd number, but you gotta make it work, right? Okay. So I would like to kick that off as soon as possible, and that will help us tremendously in his endeavors. All right, so let's look at the defense of our base. I am thinking we're gonna want... I have these platforms set up on all 4 corners. There's that one right there, and we're gonna want some lasers and some power up there. So how many batteries can I actually make? I don't really want to make them out of this, because this is a little bit more wasteful than making them out of the alloyed blocks. So let's look at making alloyed blocks. So we're going to need a hardened block and an alloyed block assembler. And we're going to want a couple solar panels and a few more few more batteries. Just like that. Okay, so let's just kind of slap these anywhere. How many hoppers? Oh, I got lots of hoppers. Okay, so let's see. We have hardened block and alloyed block. Hardened blocks, of course, will allow us to build the tubes. So I kind of want those separated. Okay, so we want one of these like this. This is 1 nickel and 1 titanium. So we're gonna have remove, add. So we want nickel and titanium. And let's see the power for these. Obviously, we're gonna use solar. And it's only 15 power per second, but for now, we're just gonna keep these going. I want one more hardened block.
Crafting.
Because reasons. It's always best to have two. I'm gonna wait till these are done, and then I am going to try to figure out what we want to do about that. I want to make a bunch more tin plates. I could automate tin plates. One thing I've noticed with these two smelters, this hopper will fill up because it can't move fast enough. So I want to try to, I don't know, I may upgrade these to tricky hoppers, just so it outputs fast enough. Because I think the conveyors themselves can keep up, but the hoppers only output, you know, once every 2 seconds or so on one side. So unless I really wanted to get crazy, it's kind of how we gotta work with that. All right, there is a bunch of hardened machine blocks, which is nice. Let's see, and I want to rearrange this a little bit. I want 2 of these to go. So this is going to be the add only. Then I want 1, let's see, 1 hardened block here, 1 here. And I'm going to put a hopper right here. Now these are really fast. These are really, really fast. So, I'm not sure if we can actually keep up. If I have, even if I had a rapid, zipper merge, I'm not sure it would be enough. Okay, so this is the intermediate Spiderbot, and let's get him upgraded as soon as possible, because we got an incoming attack any time now. Oh, do I need to actually unlock that again? So one of the things I don't like about this game is you research something and then you've got to unlock it again. So those are missiles. There is Spiderbot cannon. We're going to need the refinery controller, vat, turbine. I do want a jetpack. And let's see. We are almost there. Let's see what our projects are. Orbital power transmission. Look at that. It is ready to go. And 125 basic, 125 intermediate, and 125 simplified. So that's very doable. All right. So I've got lots of titanium and nickel. I just need to bring the nickel over here somehow to get this running. I could put it over here instead, and that would be a little bit closer. So let's do that. So I'm going to put it like right in here, because the gold is going to be used in that step. Okay. And let's see, let's put these back here and here. So this is remove only. This is add only. And let's spread this out a little bit. Okay, so now it's just a matter of bringing over the material in order to automate this. And I got titanium right over here. But we're going to need a couple rapid zipper merges. And I don't think I have don't think I have... Do I have that already? I didn't see it in here. 3 and 1. Oh, yeah, I'm not seeing it anywhere. So, that's unfortunate. I don't think I have it unlocked already, obviously. Because the zipper merge is there. And... transport pipe. Hardened machine block. Tin plate.
Crafting.
I'm gonna get a few of those. Ready. Alright. So... do I have... I didn't build the Spiderbot cannon, which uses plastic, titanium coils, and who knows what this is. Yeah, and organic lenses. I don't have any organic lenses right now. Those are lenses based off of the blue eyes, not the green eyes. So yeah, I don't have any of those right now. So that's going to be kind of a wait on that. So let's plan on some defenses here. Yeah, see, I don't have any blue eyes at all. So we're going to make a ton of Mark 1s. And a ton of Mark 2s. A bunch of batteries. Look at lithium. Wow. Okay, so these little platforms here are going to be batteries with... should I do... I'm going to do 3. That should be lots and lots of power. I mean, we're talking 78 times 3, almost 79 times 3 power. And then the lasers themselves, we will slap on the sides here. And let's see. Oh, I can't jump. Why does it delay when I jump? There we go. So, laser, laser. There we go. Eventually, I may even put turbines down here and beef them up that way. Okay, so again, batteries. And then power. And these defenses are merely for when I start charging the OET. I want to make sure we've got lots and lots of defense. Okay, so we don't want to get too crazy with it. All right. Looks like I'm going to need some more batteries. Okay. Ow. There we go. Lasers galore right now. If I'm going to make more batteries, I'm going to need quite a lot more. There we go. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, I need lithium. That is right. I need lithium. Okay. Now. So I need a total of 6 more. So that's like that many. All right. And this should round out a little bit of protection for when I start charging the OET. Lots and lots of power storage. Ow. There we go. And then, you know, place just a couple in the base as, you know, added protection. One there, maybe one over there. Just a little bit closer as sort of a last ditch defense. And then we're going to want orbital power transmission as soon as possible. And that is basic, intermediate, and simplified. So 125 of each, which is kind of a tall order. So we need one more there, 1, 2, 3 more on this side. That would make exactly 100. So how many hoppers do I have left? 16. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then 1, and then 1, 2, 3. Okay, Spiderbot. Looks like they are coming from that direction. It's all you, man. It's all you, Spider-Burrow. You go get them. Okay, so here, here, here. And so this setup will make exactly 100 of whatever I put in here. And it's 800 bars for every 100 that I make. Which is why I wanted to maximize my smelters. So, yeah, and tin is still an issue. And you can see this one in here is full. So that is a problem. We're gonna need to address that. Because we don't have quite enough tin in order to actually make this work. So I'm thinking of using some tricky hoppers to make sure that we are going along just fine. Where are my tubes? I know I made some tubes. There they are. So I'm gonna want a tube here. And a tube here. There we go. I'll upgrade those with tricky hoppers in between episodes. I just wanted to make sure we had enough tubes to go around. Alright. Lithium is a little less important. So yeah, I'm going to upgrade all of these with tubes. And look at that. Oh, we got heavies coming in. What is our thread at? Thread is probably very, very high. It's actually going down for some reason. No, we're not researching right now. That's one of the reasons. And we have these threat reducers that are no longer being used. I'm going to put one on this side, one on this side. I'll put one up there, just to get them going again. That way, I mean, I'm not really concerned with threat. It's out of habit. So yeah, that heavy is probably going to break through. Unless they're really weak these days. Oh. Wow, he's dead already. That's awesome. Look at the bug parts down here. Bug parts! Hopefully we get a few blue eyes, and that way we can really start defending ourselves. Alright, well that'll do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.